Hey, welcome back, friends. Time for another story from the Skunk Ape. And today, I'm going to tell you about the time that I almost went to jail for stealing water. Completely unintentional. But listen, so I moved up north to a little town called Council Bluffs, right across the Missouri River from Omaha, Nebraska, or as we used to call it in the wintertime, oh my God, Nebraska, because it got cold. But anyway, moved up there and built this house. Really, the first time I've been on city water in my entire life. And I don't know, we moved into the house, I guess, about late May, mid-May, somewhere around in there. And we were going through it, living there all summer, and I was watering my nice new lawn I had out there almost every day. It was kind of a hot summer, as I recall. And I was putting out a lot of water on the yard and stuff like that. Never really given a second thought. Well, come about, I guess, September, we had some work done in the basement. I think we were putting in an alarm system or something, and the guy takes a break and he comes up. He says, hey, he says, I was kind of looking around down there. He says, where's your water meter? I says, oh, hell, I don't know. It's probably outside someplace. He says, no. He says, you better check on that. He says, because usually they put the water meter in your basement. Well, I had this big uh-oh moment after 3 months of being on city water. So I decided to call up the city water department. I called them up and I says, hey, look, I just moved into this house up here and they're telling me I got to come down there and give y'all some money and you hook up my water and whatnot. And they said, yeah, you do. So you need to come down here and give us a deposit. We'll put in a water meter, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, oh boy, am I in trouble. Oh my gosh, I'm going to jail. So I carry myself down to the Council Bluffs Water Department, walk in, and I'm figuring, all right, I got to keep myself out of prison today. So I put on my biggest Southern accent that I can put. I mean, it was deep, think Andy Griffith type accent, okay? I walk in there, a little lady up there in front, she looks at me, she greets me, she says, well, good afternoon, sir, can I help you? And I says, yes, ma'am, you can. Says, I just bought this house up here at Council Bluffs, and somebody told me I need to come get y'all some money, hook up my water. And she said, well, just a minute, sir, we'll hook you up to this gentleman back here. And so she escorts me back to this guy's office, and he says, sir, can I help you? And I said, yes, sir, you can. I just moved into this house up here at Council Bluffs. And somebody told me I got to come down here and give you some money so you can hook up my water. He says, yes, sir, you do. He says, we got to get a deposit from you. I believe it's like $100 or something. It wasn't anything significant. So I give him my $100 and we're filling out the paperwork and stuff like that. And he said, well, how long you been at this house? And I said, oh, I don't know. I says, a short while. I says, I really didn't know I was supposed to come down here. So I'm just no country boy, just moved. I said, this is the first time I live in the city. He says, well, okay. He said, we ain't gonna worry too much about that. He says, we'll have somebody out there tomorrow to hook up your water meter. And I said, well, that's much appreciated. And I get up and leave. He says, by the way, he says, if you registered for your garbage pickup too? And I said, garbage pickup? He says, yeah. He says, every week we come by, we pick. He said, you just put your garbage out on the curb and we come pick it up. And I go, oh Lord. I said, where I'm from, hell, so we just dig a pit and burn it. I've been wondering why my neighbor's been looking at me crosswise. Yes, sir, I escaped going to prison that day. But I tell you what, sometimes having this Southern accent, it pays you dividends. Hey, flaunt it if you got it, guys. Until next time, hang in there. We'll see you. Ciao.